Johnny Kim, SEAL sniper, Harvard doctor, astronaut.
That guy makes me feel like shit.
There's no way.
Yeah, coming out of high school, I would have been just,
The focus is not there.
ineffective.
Yeah, you're not there for the right reasons. I think everything you do in life should be for the right reasons. And going to school after high school because that's what your parents told you to do, and you think that's like the next default. It may work for some people. I don't think it's necessarily the right decision for a lot of people. Like you said, we're both prime examples of that. I think we both went to undergrad in our later years of life. I was like 26 or 27 when I went to undergrad.
Were you worried about when you went in the Navy that you weren't going to be around your mom, you weren't going to be around your little brother? Were you worried about them with your dad?
I would have been, but my father actually passed away before I joined the Navy, so I didn't have that worry.
What age was that? Like, how old were you?
I just turned 18, so it was.
So it was close.
Yeah, it was close. February 21st, 2002.
And was that, that had to be a weird feeling of this guy that had been abusive to you, your brother, your mom, but he's still your dad. How'd you wash out those feelings?
Oh, it's a complex question. And just, I want to be clear. Like, I have no ill feelings against my father, and I have forgiven him of the years of abuse that he gave. And when I grew a little bit older and I understood where he came from, he also came from a pretty terrible home situation. And I think his demons, he just didn't have the tools or the aptitude, the mental strength to deal with those demons. And like a lot of people, they pass those on, right? The sins of our father pass on to us. And I don't fault him. And with the abuse, most of it was directed at my mother, verbal and the physical abuse. It was not as direct with us. Certainly there was, the belts to the feet. And I remember always kind of being scared to go to sleep sometimes because, there were times where being woken up with a cold glass of water to the face was what would happen, or being woken up and being asked which of my possessions I had to choose what he would break in front of me. And I understand a lot of that was just to hurt my mother, and he did a good job of doing that. And so he saw that hurting his children was the best way to actually hurt his mother, because my mother was and is a very strong woman, and so physically or verbally abusing her to a point, it was like, well, just bring it. It's not, but hurt my children, it's going to crush me,